Well, hello and welcome to Cochise Talk. Today is Monday, and I thought I'd come out and say a few words to you today. I wanted to share something with you, and that was important to me, which was actually a revelation to me. And but there are a couple things that I want to share. The first thing I want to do is I want to put a little banner at the bottom of this program today, little ticker as to why I consume Izumio, the hydrogen infused water. A lot of people have been asking me this question, and I wanted to tell you why, because I had since joined a hydrogen group on a social media platform that had many people. And not to just to learn about what others were thinking and just sharing, not promoting, just not selling, just to share information and the information that the questions that I were being asked. I would answer the questions because I knew the answers because my mentor is a scientist. He has two master's degrees, one in microimmunology and one in biology. And he wrote the book "Live Healthier, Better, and Longer." And one of the questions that people had on this particular social media hydrogen platform, of course, they were using the bottles. They used the bottles, which there's nothing wrong with using bottles that generate hydrogen. I tell people, take it however you can get it. And that's my standby. I always tell people that I take Izumio, I consume Izumio, but I consume it for very good reasons. But however you get it, just consume it because of the health benefits that you're going to receive from it. And one of the questions that I had was about the bottles being certified. And I gave my comment that the bottle must be certified. And the reason for it is because of the scams out there. These bottles, they claim to produce a various ppm count, which is a parts per million count, and when in fact they don't. And they're not certified. And so that was the question. And I was just very nice about the whole thing and sharing why it's necessary because of the scams. And because I said that it should be certified because of the scams, and people need to get their money's worth. If they're claiming that the bottle produces X amount of ppms, then it should produce that. And it needs to be third party certified to prove that position. And if it's not, then you're just taking somebody's word for it. And I highly, strongly recommend that you don't do that. Well, because of that, I was banned. They just cut me off. And that's okay. It didn't bother me. I was a little bewildered as to why. And then I thought about it. And I looked into their bottle. And their bottle is not certified. And the comment to me by someone, I won't mention the company's name or the person, but they said, no, it didn't have to be certified because the third-party certifications were scams. Well, it turns out, in my opinion, that bottle is a scam only because it's not certified. And I was going to explain that there are ways to test the water for the ppm count, and I was going to give them a great third-party certification company, but I was banned and I couldn't do that. So I wanted to make it real clear to people why I drink Izumio. And I've talked around about it, but I need to talk about it directly. I drink Izumio because at the bottom of the screen, it talks about it has 3.3 parts per million. This is Izumio from Japan. And it's patented. The pouching is patented. It's hydrogen escape proof. No hydrogen escapes. And what you pay for, you get. And when you twist off the top and you swallow down that 6.7 ounces of pristine Japanese water from their source, and the way they infuse the hydrogen into that pouch, you're getting 3.3 parts per million, the highest ever. So why do I drink hydrogen, Izumio hydrogen? Because it's the absolute best. Why should I settle for the rest or settle for less when I have the best? And I just won't do that. Money is too valuable to waste. And the cost of the Izumio is you get 30 pouches for $135 a month. And that's, you take one a day. I get a case for my wife, and I have a case for myself, and I have an extra case in case I want to have two for the day. But when you look at the long run, they don't charge for shipping. They don't charge tax. And I'm going to show you a little video in a little minute here to show you how they produce it. And this is the 10th year anniversary. And at that time, it was only 2.6 parts per million, but now they're up to 3.3. And it's a fascinating video that I wanted to share with you. And the world needs to know, America needs to know. And these bottle companies, although they're good, if they produce the ppms they claim, that's excellent. And there are a lot of them. And there's a trend building. But I want you to understand that Izumio is the absolute best. It's second to none. And it's verified. It's certified. Let me show you this video. The video, let me stop this ticker so it doesn't bother anyone. And by the way, this is my new email here, coachestalkpodcast@gmail.com. I wanted just to say coachestalk@gmail.com, but that was already taken. So I had to add the word podcast. So let me do a little share here. And I want to show you this 10-year anniversary video from Japan. It talks about Izumio, and it's fascinating. Again, it's only 2.6 parts per million, but now they're up to 3.3. But I wanted to show it to you anyway. So let me do a share here on the screen and share this with you.
Naturally Plus strives to promote global wellness. Every day, we keep our commitment to focusing on product development. 10 years ago, long before hydrogenized water was even known worldwide, we had an unyielding belief in the future of hydrogenated water. As a result, we challenged ourselves to perfect the process. Moving forward, we realized that we were the ones to pioneer the technology. We focused on three components. 1. The process to dissolve high concentrations of hydrogen. 2. A filling method that maximizes the quality of hydrogenized water. 3. Packaging and shipping the product to ensure quality.
Our journey began with relentless trial and error, conducting experiments and working endlessly.
We did this in order to achieve the highest concentration of hydrogen for consumption. While doing so, we discovered the ability to dissolve even more hydrogen into the water. These efforts established the process we use today. Here's how it was done. In 2008, we implemented a method using a membrane dissolution technology. The membrane removes excess air, allowing more hydrogen to dissolve into the water.
The important thing was to dissolve hydrogen into water and prevent the hydrogen from escaping.
We removed air from the 4-layered pouches and vacuum sealed them. Then we filled them with Izumio under high pressure and sealed the pouches when the water overflowed. This filling process helped to maintain a high concentration of hydrogen for each pouch. Once we figured out these steps, we repeatedly conducted tests to find the optimal pressure and the best timing for capping the pouches. By doing this, we increased the average dissolving ratio to 2.6 parts per million at the filling point. Then we focused on quality control by packing all the pouches with the caps facing down. This helped to reduce the escape of hydrogen.
We want to deliver our very best to our customers, so we aim to pick out every defect, big or small.
From production to fulfillment, we go the extra mile to ensure the quality of Izumio. We carefully monitor the temperature to maintain an optimal environment. We even go so far as to have custom-made suspension in our shipping vehicles to protect the products that our members and their customers are waiting for. This is not the end of our journey, as we will continue to challenge ourselves towards new horizons.
We are already considering the purchase of new equipment.
Handmade and hand-delivered. Thanks to you, Izumio celebrates its 10th year. Thank you from all of us here at Naturally Plus.
Well, there you have it. I just love that video. As you can see, it was a 2.6 parts per million then. Now it's 3.3. So now you see how they make this hydrogen infused water, how they infuse it into the water. They suck the oxygen out. And it's a patented process. It's very, very, very cool. And I wanted you to know this. I wanted you to see it. And the bottles that you have, or the people that use the bottles, there's nothing wrong with the bottles. As I say, drink, get the hydrogen in the body. However you can do that, get it into the body. But make sure that it's certified. It has to be certified. Otherwise, people can claim whatever they want to claim, and it's not true. And to me, that's fraud. That's just a scam. And it's not right. And I just had to say something. So, God bless the company who has those bottles that I won't mention the name of the company or the people. It's not necessary. But what I do want to do is I want to bring awareness not only to hydrogen and the health benefits that you can receive from consuming it, whether you inhale it or drink it or inject it or put eye drops in your eye. Just get it into the body, because what it does to the cell is it's just amazing what it does to the cell. I call it the big helper. It helps the cells do their job to keep us healthy. But this little video here was really, really cool. I really, really enjoyed it and wanted to share it. So as I said, I don't talk about the cost, and it's not expensive. $135 a month. You spend $30 to become an affiliate. Yes, this is a network marketing company in Japan. And as I told the COO of the company, and they have an office in Las Vegas, I don't like network marketing companies because of the stigma. And but I took the water, and I love the water. They have other products as well, but I specifically hone in on the water. And so if you want to, you can help people get healthy and introduce hydrogen to them and make money too. It's no secret. My intent here was not to make money. It was just to get the information out. But I want full disclosure as to what's going on, why I'm behind Izumio. And I want the public to be aware of it. And my email is coachestalkpodcast@gmail.com. And email me, and I can send you my my digital card, my digital contact information card, and you can just add it right to your wallet, right to your contacts in your phone, and you have all my information right there. But anyway, this is Coach Cheese. Thank you for taking your time to listen to me, and I like to keep these down to 15 minutes. But aside from that, enjoy. Go to my, matter of fact, let me do this real quick here. There's a website that I have. If you're interested, it's right there at the bottom of the screen. It's called coaches.npusashop.com. And you can go on that site and just click on Izumio, and you can watch a number of videos. Doctors talking about hydrogen infused water, and just start to familiarize yourself with the product, with hydrogen infused water. And I don't encourage you to buy anything unless you want to. I'd like to talk to you first. I want you to get it at my cost. So for everyone who knows, it's $30 a year, and you get a website, which is very cool. And but then you get the product at wholesale, which is $135 per case, and that's 30 pouches for the month. I take one every morning, as well as my wife, on an empty stomach. So the benefits are great. But I wanted, again, to share this with you. My next podcast is going to be talking more about the science, because there are over 2,000 peer-reviewed scientific published articles, journaled published articles on the efficacy of hydrogen, and it covers over 170 conditions, discusses 170 conditions. It's fascinating. It's amazing. It's something that people must become aware of. So if your bottle is not certified, I wouldn't recommend drinking from it. You don't know what kind of hydrogen or the amount of hydrogen you're getting. You may be wasting your money. You may not be. But with Izumio, you're getting 3.3 parts per million, the highest content, the most potent content there is. So why settle for less when you can get the best? And so for me, I'm 70 years old. I want the best. Whatever the best can offer in this particular sense, it's Izumio. So anyway, God bless everyone. Thank you for listening. This is Coach Cheese. And until next time, this is Coach Cheese. Until next time, thank you, everybody. Talk to you soon.